we started off with a quote. I think there's a couple of quotes I just want to read that I think are really great. This is your teacher talking in 1972, talking about you. A child with the most striking gifts, a miraculous ear, great intelligence, great love for music, enthusiasm, and desire to learn. A little bit incredible to meet such a child. Okay, that's one. Wait, I've got another one. 1979. This is her talking about you. He is only 14, and he has already written many works which have been performed successfully. Moreover, he possesses the joie de vivre, the conscience to struggle, as well as having a charming nature. And maybe this is the most, I think, the most emotionally powerful. And I mean, this is really powerful. This is 1 month before she passes away. She writes in a last letter to you. She says, "I don't want to leave without having said goodbye. I have too many things to tell you that you already know. I don't say them to elicit gratitude, because I know that you understand what I have done for you. But please realize that you have given me more than I have given you, with all my tender affection." I mean, I want to cry when I read that. That's incredible. I mean, that is such a beautiful thing, a bond with clearly a teacher, one of the most famous teachers, with a student that she cherished. And Emile, I think I want to end on that note. I think you are, please come back again. It's been an incredible conversation. I think, yeah, I mean, people, please, everyone, check out his channel. I mean, he's just a monster musician in the best way. And 11,000. You want to just end off? You want to talk about your channel and just talk about things that people can contact you and how they can get in touch with you, even maybe for lessons or something. Just talk a little bit. Let me just bring up the channel, and of course his incredible website as well. Go ahead.
I'm very grateful to you to have given me the opportunity through your very deep and meaningful questions, which are reflecting your intellect, to speak about things which are very difficult to define. And I appreciate you taking the time to do so for the people who watch you and read you. And I hope that if my personal experience and journey in life, music, was blessed by having met very early this very old lady, as I told you in the beginning of our conversation today, I feel very humbled and truly honored to be a hyphen between her and my students. And I feel like if I can apply, as I do, my best to intuitively reach when they ask me to what is the core of what means to them to be a musician and how to reach it for this or that aspect of music making, I think it's a tribute to my teacher through me, because I'll never be her and nobody will be the me that I was then. But there are some things, and that's why I wrote this memoir, which are timeless in that sense. And yes, you read those quotes of hers about me. It's weird for me to hear it even today, so many decades later. Weird because the very last month of her life, she was on a bedridden situation, and I asked her, which could appear very impolite, but I had a certain intimacy with her, so to say, that allowed me to ask her is, "Aren't you bored to be in bed?" And she told me, "I'm training my brain from falling apart by solfeging in my head the moves of the well-tempered clavier voice by voice, speaking, not even singing." And I was holding her hand while she was there lying, and she was starting a fugue like do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, la, re, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, and I would go sol, la, si, do, re, do, si, mi, la, re, mi, re, do, si. And somehow, unexpectedly, I realized that it was a very, nowadays I think of it as a very moving moment. At the time, it was just what it was, which is to to speak the voices of the fugues of Bach with my teacher in the silence of her to be deathbed room. I find it very refreshing because I think that she showed me that I should be always very humble with music and musicians. And I thought she who knew everybody before me of the greatest, she was very respectful of me, who was a big promise at the time. And I find that to be respectful of another student is also to be respectful of their difference and for their what they're yearning. So that's why I hope that I am a successful hyphen for them.